Confessions of a Tea Leaf Reader story 101. I get lots of people ask me about some of the stories of different clients and people that I see over the years, and one of the biggest ones that sticks in my mind, it was a lady who was in her 40s, I suppose, and she'd been married to the husband for 25 years. They had a young adult son who was like 17 or 18, and then she had a 4-year-old son as well. And when I was looking at a thing, I kept looking and thinking, why are these two children not connecting? And then I could see with the lady that there was other parties involved. And I sat there and I actually had seen it, and I thought, now I've got to ask. And I said to her, I said, have you actually had an affair, or is there another party involved? And she said, yes, there is. And I thought, okay, right. She then said that the lover was something like 20 years her junior, and he was a relative of the husband's. And I thought, okay, so by marriage we're good, right? And then the next thing that came out of her mouth, she said, my 4-year-old son is my lover's child, not my husband's. And my husband doesn't know. The husband thinks it was the miraculous birth of this child after so many years of only having the first child. But she made sure she didn't want any other children. But her and the other relative knew they could never be open or together as a couple because the culture didn't allow it, but them being a relative and all of these things. And she was heartbroken that they could never ever declare or disclose their love together, which is really sad. But they decided that, okay, if we can't be together, we want something forever. So they had a son, and that son, the relatives would come and they would have all the birthday parties and all the shared events together. And so, yeah, she's got a son that doesn't belong to the husband, but the husband thinks it's his child. And yeah, it's messy and it's tricky, but that's the way her life rolls, and that's what her and the lover wish to do. And like I said, we're not here to judge, we're not here to make fun of, but you hear things and stories like these when you are a reader. And sometimes you'll sit there and you might think, wow, that's taken a lot of courage. That's taken a lot of thought, a lot of emotional involvement, that she is raising their son. He's involved with their son because he's just a relative, but no one knows that he's the dad, she's the mum. So these are some of the stories that you get when you are a reader.